Everyone, welcome. Today we are going to talk about how to attract high value clients and elevate your business. So let's dive into it. Of course, I believe having a book and becoming a best-selling author, an award-winning author, is one of the best ways. I'm Melanie Johnson, one of the owners of Elite Online Publishing. So even though we've published 3,000 books and made all of our authors high level, award winning, best selling authors. But let's talk about some other ways as well. So how do you attract those people? And we want to really explore strategies to identify and target and retain premium clients who really love your offerings and know that you're an expert in what you do. So the tips that I'm going to give you today also can transcend into a book, right? So first of all, you have to say, who is your ideal client? We do the same thing when you're writing a book. Who is your ideal client and person that you're writing to? And we're talking about nonfiction books when I talk about this. And so I'm going to talk about just general business, but also really almost any business or any business person that has a book. So defining your ideal high value client is really important. So you want to know that they want a premium experience and are willing to pay for the quality. So you want to look for people who they value their time more than they do money. They have higher expectations. They demand exceptional service and results that justify the investment. So, there's other people that do what we do, and sometimes they charge less. Some people charge more, but we know like the value of our business and our services and our expertise that we've been doing this for so long. So if you have the confidence and you know you're an expert at what you do, you can attract those high level clients. And usually high level clients, they are action takers, they make decisions faster, and they're willing to pay for great service. So, and then they also like people who are influential in the industry. So, if you have influence in your industry, that's why I would say a book is great because it shows that you're an expert and authority, and maybe you got media attention because of it. Then, on top of that, once you identify your ideal client, who is the person you actually want to attract? Who is that group? And we even talk about even niching down. Like you may say, oh, it's wealthy people, they're making $2 million a year, but niche it down. Maybe you're going to do a vertical. Maybe it's dentists. Maybe it's plumbers. Who is that niche and person? What do they do for a living? Where do they live? Where do they spend their time? So then you want to get your marketing strategy and identify the pain points. Research and understand the specific challenges that your ideal client faces. So make sure you look at that. Craft messages that are targeted towards your ideal client. Develop content that directly addresses the pain points, and it also offers a solution. I can't tell you how many times I'm telling my marketing team, start with the pain point. What is the problem? Are you suffering from this problem? Are you having trouble writing your book? Are you having trouble trying to get your book marketed out there? So start with the problem, then offer the solution and the benefits to your solution, right? And then showcase stories of people that you have helped. Have testimonials. We did an author recently who was with the traditional publishing house that couldn't get to be bestseller, and we did a campaign for her and made her a best-selling author. And then create that premium experience. So what is your deliverables? Go through and decide, how is the experience going to be for our client? With us, we want to have a VIP concierge experience for our client from the beginning to the end. We want them to know that they're not just one of many. They feel like they are special and they have our attention. So you want to have your marketing materials also talk about that experience and those touch points that you're going to get really great quality and exclusivity. Then networking strategies to get those. So go to industry events. Is there anything? I just saw something. I subscribe to Wall Street Journal and Inc. magazine, and they have even online events that you can attend and meet people. So what events are your target market attending? Find out what industries you like that we talked about earlier. Maybe it's the oil industry. We've had clients in the oil industry before. So maybe you want to target a certain industry, and what are the events that they go to? There was an author, he went to a medical tourism event, right, to check it out. He went there and he wrote a book about network marketing or specific marketing. And then when he checked out the event, he decided to write a book on medical tourism for the event and how to market for medical tourism. Well, he sent the book to the event coordinator. They loved it so much, they brought him in and paid him to be a keynote speaker. And then he got a gig, I think it was in Belize. They hired him as a consultant about medical tourism to help them out. So you just never know where that's going to lead. Join professional organizations. I belong to the Women's Chamber of Commerce, the Rotary Club, the International Chamber here. So you never know who you're going to meet doing that. And then direct outreach, introductions, you know, it is networking wherever you go. My dad used to sell insurance, and no matter if he was buying a suit or going to the grocery store at a restaurant, he somehow maneuvered the conversation around to insurance and if he could help somebody. I can't tell you how many restaurants he had that he insured. So, you know, you just got to have that direct outreach. Also, strategic partnerships are really important. Who else do you know that has the clients that are your clients, that you're non-competitive with them, but you have the same type of clients? So with us, it could be ghostwriters. It could be people who help speakers, are strategic partners for us. So then you want to make sure, we talked about earlier, delivering that exceptional experience. So you want to have a tailored approach to each client's unique needs and preferences. Anticipate the requirements before they ask if you can. So keep clients informed with regular communication. This is something we're always working on, trying to get better because things change and different clients are different. So you want to tailor the communication to them, but make sure you have great communication channels. One thing we always ask our authors is, how do you like to be communicated to? Are you a text person? Are you an email person? Are you a phone call person? We recently have an author who's in Cape Town, South Africa. So we set up WhatsApp in a group WhatsApp for everybody to communicate. So, and it's always nice to surprise them with unexpected perks and value added, going above and beyond what you offered, I think is always wonderful. And then remember to build long-term relationships. So maintain high standards in every interaction because you want these clients to come back again and again. And do regular check-ins with your former clients. I just checked in with one of our very first authors, Josh Evans, and I knew he was writing a book again. And I said, hey, you know, what can we do to help you? And he said, oh my gosh, I lost this text message. I definitely want to have a conversation with you. And another thing that we did is we went back to our authors. We started a new podcast, Elite Publishing Podcast. And the authors that we published before, we said, hey, come on our podcast so we can promote you, your business, and your book again. So it's being that loyal to your former clients and keeping them engaged. And we always are promoting our former clients and promoting their books as well. So that's also really important to do. So remember to keep up on knowing your key indicators, that you're going back and hitting benchmarks and making sure that you're looking at your social media and everything that you're doing, and your CRM, which is, I never know what CRM stands for, but I just know it's where all the list of all your leads and clients go, that you're doing that and keeping up with continuous learning and everything that your clients will want. So those are some of the top things for having high-level clients. So the most important thing is decide who your high-level client is and then go after them. And one of my tips is send them a book. So if you're not an author already, reach out to us. We'd like to make you an author if you're one of our high-level clients. So we're not the cheapest person in the game, but we are offering concierge service, and we give you high-level and one-on-one service to make your book a #1 bestseller. Reach out to us at eliteonlinepublishing.com. I hope this was helpful for everybody.